Well, welcome back to camper van build with Ted. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to call the channel, camper van build with Ted. Right, now as you know, last week we had a little, this is week 2. Last week got the van home, give it a bit of a clean, bit of a check over, messed around with it. And as you know, I did say I was going to build the kitchen unit, which was going to be a high vertical one with all bits and Now, all best plans don't plan out, do they? Absolutely, John came on and said, that's an idiot way of doing it. By the way, anybody who comes on and gives me a remark or suggestion or a criticism, you're John. Then that way I don't upset anybody. So don't get upset, Andrew, because I've called you John. Okay, John. So that's what I was going to do. So I was going to go round down the local recycling centre, council tip, and see what timber I could pick up for nothing, because I always think if I can find it for nothing, it's better, isn't it? Because I'm upcycle it and I'm not wasting the earth's bits and pieces. But then John come on and was talking, and he said about, have you ever thought of doing a U-shaped lounge at the back? Because I've got a long wheelbase and do a U-shape. Because we're not living in it, so we don't need loads of storage. So I thought, that's a cracking idea. And then I thought, anyway, cut a long story short, I've gone and bought something, and I broke my golden rule. I did say no more than £20 a week, and I spent £25. Yeah. Would you like to see what I bought? Yeah. I thought you would. Now, you're not to laugh. Make jokes or take the piss, right? You can do that when I've played around with it with four days or 4 weeks or whatever, and I throw it all in the bin. Then you can say, told you so, okay? So let me turn you around. Are you ready for this? Sit down. Yeah. So what have I bought? Let me just move the tripod around. Oh, that's good. Look at this. I can do a 3, 2, 1 because we're actually up in the air. Right, so let's go down, shall we? So what have I bought? Look at that. That's a complete set of cushions out of a caravan. Now, look at that lot. All that, all upholstered and everything. Are they lovely? Yes. And I only paid a magnificent £25. So we've got to fit those into the van. Now, it's obviously too big, so I'm going to have to do... Now, I'm very good with a saw. Not bad with a hammer. Claw hammer, spanners. But there's one tool I can't use. Well, it's 2 actually, because it's the 2. Yeah. It's called a needle and cotton. Because I am the world's worst sewer. But I think I'm going to have to cut these down to get me in the van. I think. I know I should have measured them first. But we'll see what fits. Anyway, I'm going to put you on pause. Oh, that's Buddy the dog. I'm just going to lay them in the van. And then you can take the piss out of me, all right? See you in a minute. Oh. So, what do you think? So there they are in. Now, I've only, as you can see, just wedged them in across the wheel arch boxes and everything. But they actually fit in quite well, better than what I thought. Because I thought I would have to, because look, make this bit here wider. So I was thinking of having to take a few inches off the back. But I don't think I need to. I'm actually quite happy with that. The only thing I'm going to have to do is the cushion that went in between here. Can you see? I'm going to have to cut that down and make that into a proper cushion that fits in there, yeah, then that will make it into a proper U bed, won't it? And then you've got the two cushions this end, one there and one there, see? So what do you think? Does that let's show you from the other side, shall we? See what you think it looks like from the other side. As you can see, it's sat in there, not, you know, luckily the back cushion splits into two and it's the actual quite correct distance. Can you see? So I can take that one out and then it allows me to open that up. Now the only thing I've got to think about is whether to actually shorten this one to give me, but that's quite, a lot of people have bits there, don't they? So, and then the cooker can go in there. I'm actually, that's better than what I thought, because as you say, where else could you build a put a bed in for £25? Right, I wonder if, now if this fits, this would be a miracle. I never thought about this. If we wanted to make it into a double bed, mind you, me at 75 and the wife at 70, we tend to sleep in single beds anyway. Whether they would fit in, no, they not really, no. So no, you would have to sleep. By the time you take the cushions off, there's enough room to walk up here, so I can't see if there's going to be a problem with that. I don't know if you can hear me now because I know where I'm walking around. So, and then there we go, that goes there like that. Let's get the other one off the back, because as you know, what I want to do is be able to use the van as a man and van thing. So what I'm thinking of doing, and don't laugh again please, we've had enough laughs from John, is work it so what I can do is actually lift them up there and have them on sort of some type of hingedy bracket, so then they can sort of fit up there. And if they could fit up there, that would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Because I can then I'll have enough room in here to do some humping. Like, yeah, I've got a feeling that's going to work well. I've got a feeling that is going to work very well. What's the general sense of opinion? Hang on, I'm stuck now. I feel like what's it, a mole digging a hole and putting all the dirt behind me, and I can't get out. Right, let's right. That's puffed me out. So what do you think? Is it a good idea or is it a bad idea? To be honest with you, I think I'm going to go for it, because there's no way if I build a bed or anything I'm going to get, I can't even buy the foam for that, let alone have it all covered. And the fact that these fit, and there is possibly I could do with a bit more room through here. Hang on, I could do with a bit more room through there. Yeah, I accept that, but I think I'm going to sort of go with that. Let me put you back there so you get me into shot, because people don't see my face for some reason. Yeah, and then that gives me a chance to put the whole kitchen. What I'm thinking of doing is putting like a larder in here up to the ceiling, and then bring out the flap out. So if we want to work, the flap comes out here, and we can sit on there, and then a flap out there to come out there. So we'll have like an L-shaped kitchen here, but on flaps, so you can just lift the flaps up. Whether it'll work, I don't know. But what do you think? This is did spend I did spend £5 more than what I should have done. Anyway, the battery's just gone flat on the camera, so I'll say ta-ta, 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 and we'll see you on week 3. Be good, bye.